Welcome to another episode of the Hammer Down Sales and Productivity Podcast, where we're going to make you productive and not busy, addressing the needs of business owners and planting the seed for a secure future. Do you want your business to grow and prosper without sacrificing the freedom to live the lifestyle you want? Do you want to build a company that you can cash out and sell one day so you can retire comfortably or go after the next big idea? So ask yourself the following questions. Do I want to become far more successful and productive? Do I want to grow my business to the next level? Do I want a business to work for me or me to work for it? Do I want to develop a dominating team of employees? And do I want a business that is both fun and profitable? Remember, action, attitude, and approach. And we're here to help you with that. Hey, welcome to this Hammer Down Sales and Productivity Podcast. I'm Coach Wayne. Today's subject, the power of mindset. Mindset's a powerful thing, and I encourage you to tap into yours for sure. No one else will know if you're repeating a certain phrase to yourself or psyching yourself up before work with your favorite power song. Focusing on seemingly minor things will, like remembering to be your authentic self and a team player, can change your mindset as well as that of the others. And that, therefore, you have a huge impact on yourself as well as others. It can also quiet the self-doubting voices in your head, asking non-important questions like, am I wearing the right clothes? Or to make room for important questions like how you can best help your company reach their target revenue generated, or how to launch a social media campaign that'll take you or your business to the next level. And then with the impact of COVID-19, that has introduced us all to new circumstances and experiences, right? And I encourage approaching them with the right mindset is definitely the key. And I just wanted to give you a couple of tips on how to inspire you to do that. First of all, you want to be patient. Patience means like staying calm while you wait. Success comes with practice and experience. Patience means giving yourself lots of chances to succeed by trying it again and again. Because remember, look at it as failing forward. Next one is positivity. Enjoy what you're doing regardless of the outcome. That's a big thing for me. People I see all the time, especially younger folks, that their demeanor and their outcome and their positivity is engaged on whether or not they're winning. Your positive attitude will not only make you feel better, it will help you do better. And when situations get difficult, rather than get all upset and out of whack and turned upside down, focus on what went right. Then figure out what you could do better next time. And if you have a good attitude and you stay positive, it will help you enjoy what you're doing much, much more. Here's another one too. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. It's how you learn. You should always feel comfortable asking your friends, teachers, coworkers, coaches, family for help. Asking for help from others is a much better option than struggling by yourself. Struggling by yourself will cause negative thoughts and negativity in your life quicker than anything. Any challenges you face can be made easier if you tackle them with somebody else. And if you follow these tips and practices, who knows what kind of new experiences you'll have, and even taking negative experiences in the past and turning them into a positive. I encourage empowering kids and teens as well with a lifetime of new experiences, helping them. You've got the experience. You can pass on some important words to them. It's something that we all owe the next generation. Then you take with all the craziness in the last year, structural changes, people working from home, all the different requirements to do more with less. have created a more demanding workplace for employees and employers. So to help individuals cope with the, resultant pressure and adversity, some, organizations are introducing like a resilience training. This is important, but sometimes it doesn't go far enough. I see it all the time. A growing number of employees want to improve their life and their work satisfaction, but there's nothing offered to them by their employers. That's where I come in as a coach. I want to help people respond to high pressure challenges of the workplace and increase personal productivity, engagement, and meaning at work. By improving employee well-being, success is much easier. The key to this is a positive psychology. Already that presents a problem. When you start using the word like psychology, that has a stigma. Positive psychology is concerned with what makes life worth living. It's about promising and promoting positive, not correcting negatives. I encourage positive statements. You don't want to ask what's wrong. Instead, do the opposite. What's right? What's wrong with me versus what's right with me? What do you do well? There's lots of ways you can assess your strengths. There's even free online tests if you want to look those up. When you use your highest strengths, you feel more positive, you feel more engaged, you feel more valuable, and you work better with other people. You accomplish more, and your jobs become easier and more fulfilling. I encourage you to share these thoughts with friends and teammates. It's like anything else. Safety in numbers. You share this with enough people on your team or enough of your friends or your family, you start to see a difference. And positivity is a powerful tool. I encourage you to try it a lot. And with the power of positivity, how we think plays a significant role in how we feel, right? The more you focus on the positive things in your life, close friends, fun plans for the weekend, the things that are going well at school and with your family, the more likely it will be that you will enjoy a sense of well-being and happiness. Positive thinking brings a positive response to your body and can boost your mood and diminish stress big time. So everybody asks, what is positivity? Positivity is the ability to change how you meet challenges and situations in your life. I can do it. I'll figure it out. Things will work out attitude. People who use the power of positivity face the same disappointments and challenges and stresses in life that everybody else does. The difference is that they choose to react. They choose to react to these challenges by finding a productive and positive way to cope and respond. So you ask, how do I do this? How do I bring this to my life? Well, I've written a couple of things down here. I'm going to share it with you. And again, I don't share things that I don't practice on a daily basis. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I slip every once in a while. But for the most part, this is how it happens. And it's so simple. Surround yourself with positive people. It's okay to avoid people who bring you down, who do berate you, and use all of the negativity to try to dampen your positives. Just don't hang around the people who don't bring out the best in you. Find the areas in your life that bring you joy, help you maintain your sense of humor, and give you a sense of well-being. Keep those things around in your life. Keep them around a lot. As you go off to school, as you meet new people, as you start a new job, or even facing new stresses. Be familiar with the situations or the areas in your life that bring out the negative. And when a situation can't be changed, try to focus on the positive. If a situation can be changed, then go ahead and do it. Next, you want to find ways to give to others. Help others be positive. Be compassionate and be kind. Doing things for others is a powerful way to help you create positivity in your own life. And then make an effort to keep a mental list or write it down, whatever works best for you, of all the things that you're doing well in your life. And of these things that bring you joy and the things that you're grateful for, focusing on the aspects of your life that are doing well for you can promote a positive attitude for you and everybody around you. Now, I know these seem simple, but it's just like our last episode about habits. You need to anchor them to something. As soon as you start feeling negative, think about something positive. Whether it be a picture in your wallet or a picture on the wall or a phrase that you say to yourself. But you want to anchor all of this to something that makes you feel good. And I promise you, the water around you clears up quick when you're super positive. And I'm telling you, it's like a magnet. People want to be around you. Just like when you're around somebody who's super negative and nasty and ugly, how you just want to get away from them. It's the same thing, just in an opposite form. And now I'm going to leave you with another little tidbit. It's 9 positive thinking exercises that you can try. Try these exercises every day to help increase your positive thinking and happiness. I'm a big proponent of positivity. I can find a positive in just about any situation. But here's some cool things I've written down that'll help you maybe down your path of increasing your positivity and your happiness. Number 1, you want to ignore what people say or think about you. Huge, very important. Don't worry about what others say and do and talk about you. Number 2, you want to visualize only favorable and beneficial situations. Now, I'm not saying it's utopia, but visualize a favorable outcome and then set an expectation to hit that. Always use positive words. Smile a little more, as this helps to think positively. It's hard to be negative with a smile on your face. Compliment others continuously. This makes people feel good and also makes you feel good. Give it a try. It's a strange phenomenon. The more you compliment people and the more people that you make feel good, the better you feel. Next one is just think happy. Don't let the negative thoughts rent space in your head. Each day, write down a good thing that's happened to you. Make that the last thing you read before you go to bed and the first thing you read when you wake up the next morning. And use inner talk of repetitive, positive feedback to yourself. Because if you don't have somebody else that can do it for you and you have these negative influences around you, you're going to have to do it yourself. And then the next and last one is just to walk away from any negative conversations. They're very unhealthy and they're usually a no-win situation. Like my dad used to say, whenever you're engaged in a conversation like that, that other person, their motto and their philosophy is the beatings will continue until morale improves. So basically, it's a no-win situation. I hope you found this episode helpful. I'm just trying to make people happy, positive, and successful. If you've liked this podcast, if you would, please hit the subscribe button or drop us a note telling us what you think, and you might be featured on one of our next episodes. Thanks for joining us. Take care. And it's easy to be nice and kind. Take care. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Hammer Down on Productivity and Sales podcast with me, Wayne Weathersby. If you liked it, please subscribe today on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. And if you would, take a second, give us a rating or leave us a message. It would be greatly appreciated.